What's up, fellow midget fans, fan of the midgets? That doesn't sound right. Fan of the Daihatsu Midgets 2, or the little cars. They don't want to be called midgets anymore. They want to be called little cars. So I did the installation of the fog lights yesterday. So today I got something in the mail I'm excited for. Can you guess what it is? Can you guess? Steering wheel. So cheap Chinese one, whatever. Off of I just got it off of eBay. But I was going for one that kind of matched the color of the Daihatsu, this funky turquoise green color. So it's a turquoise steering wheel with a black, with the anodized black spokes. There's some other really cool ones like neochrome and stuff, but I figured the black and the teal will match the black and the teal color of the paint scheme. So for now anyways, it will match until I decide later on I'm gonna wrap or maybe try doing that cool classy dip that everyone's been doing, get some really cool colors with that. But anyways, today installing steering wheel and the hub adapter. So that box right there, that's the boss kit. They call them boss kits if you're unfamiliar with steering wheel hub adapters. I don't know why they call them boss kits, but that's just what they're called. But it is a steering wheel hub adapter, and it's an OD 193. I'm not entirely sure what all vehicles it fits because it's all in Japanese, and it's like the vehicle code, so I could try to translate it, but it's still kind of confusing. If you wanted something that was available here in the States, I'm not sure what else steering wheel kits would fit the Daihatsu. There might be some Daihatsus over here, a USDM Daihatsu that you could probably find that works with that particular steering wheel. But they're all different because they all have different splines and all that stuff, so you can't just willy-nilly pick a steering wheel hub adapter because they don't all work. So yeah, we're gonna install steering wheel hub adapter, and if you're in the market for doing any of this stuff, this will help you out. Or if you just want to watch, okay, it's a little bit weird. You must be into midgets, so you're kind of weird. I'm just kidding. You're cool, because it's okay. We're all here just chilling. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Just ignore that. Okay, so I'm gonna set the old camera up here, and we'll get to working on removing the stock steering wheel. I have not done this before, so we're gonna learn together. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so I'm going to attempt to remove the steering wheel, obviously without breaking anything, because I want to try to do it correctly to show you guys. So if you got one of these hideous Daihatsu steering wheels, this is going to help you out. So looking underneath the steering wheel, there is some, let's see. Well, I can't really see, but right in there, there's like a pinch tab. So I'll squeeze those together, and hopefully that will just pop the cover right off, and then we'll have access to whatever's underneath here. Okay, let's see if I can get in there and yeah, so I just popped one and then yanked up, and they all kind of pop off. Not very difficult. So this is what I'm referring to right here, these guys. So I think essentially you could just yank on this thing, it'll pop off, but again, I was trying to do it so we don't break anything. So here's what we're looking at now. Normal steering wheel style. So we're gonna pull that off, and then we can put the steering wheel puller. Looks like, I'm not sure. Not really sure. I think we're just gonna have to try to yank this one off because I don't see any typical holes that are threaded to use a puller. So yeah, we might just have to use some brute strength. So I'm gonna go get a socket. Oh, hey, yo, hey, yo, oh, hey. Calm down, brother. What the hay bales is going on down here? Howdy. Okay, so 19 mil takes the center nut off. Alright. You just cool your jets there, Midget. Okay. Take that off. Set the nut and lock washer off to the side. There we go. Yank that thing off. Don't even really need a steering wheel hub puller, and I don't even know how you can't even use one on this because there's no typically these things have a threaded hole, at least on the sandbars and other things I've dealt with. They have threaded holes and you put your steering wheel hub puller on. But again, this one did not have it. So yeah, perfect. So hopefully I had the steering wheel kind of straight. I didn't really pay attention to that. You want to make sure the steering wheel is kind of straight, so when you put this thing on, you get correct alignment. It's not too difficult to remove it if it's not and you have to realign it. That's pretty easy. But keep that in mind when you're pulling it off. Try to keep the steering wheel straight. Or maybe if it is off a little bit, set it in here, you know, how it, when you're driving normally straight, requires the steering wheel to sit, and then, you know, turn it to where you need to be, and that way you can kind of correct that a little bit while resetting it with the hub. So pull that steering wheel off. That sucker's heavy. All right, hopefully this is the correct size, otherwise that's a bummer to Rooski. There we go. So these things will say top. So obviously you want that to be on the very top. And again, it's going to be a test of making sure that it is aligned correctly. And you want to make sure that when you put this on, your little turn signal reset goes into the two holes as well. Perfect. Okay, hopefully that's straight. Hopefully we get it first try. If not, we'll reset it. We'll take it for a test drive and reset it. So now we can put the lock washer on and thread the nut back on there. Tighten that sucker up. That's pretty tight. Don't want no accidental quick release, that's for sure. Okay, so steering wheel. This came with screws and stuff to mount your new steering wheel up. So let's see if these Allen matches that. Perfect. Okay. We're gonna use the Allen screws that were provided with this guy, with the steering wheel I bought off of eBay. Plug in the horn for some hornage. Yay! So basically the horn, I don't know. the horn just, this thing's got power, and then as soon as you push the button, it completes the circuit. So I just have a ground touching in here randomly because it's probably not going to go anywhere. So then when you hit the horn, it touches. So I'm not physically taking the ground and plugging it into anything. It's just literally rubbing on the inside of the steering wheel hub adapter. And that has worked for me. Okay, got the horn wire figured out. I had the wires switched backwards, so it didn't matter whether or not you touched the horn button. The wires were switched, so it wasn't working correctly, but I figured it out after switching the wires on the different posts. So now I can put the cover on, the horn button cover, and make sure we get all lined up with our correct holes, because there are different hole patterns. And now let's put our Allen screws in. Let's see if the horn still works. Yep. All right. Let's see what she looks like. There it is. The old racing steering wheel. So once you then get the hub boss kit on, you can then slide down the sleeve to cover up the bottom of the steering column that's exposed there. Very carefully. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, there it is. So that is and that's another thing. This is the flat steering wheel. It's pretty flat, and it's because the boss kits come up a good few inches. So you could get a deep dish, and it will bring up the steering wheel a little bit higher, give you a little more leg room. So if you're a tall person, you can probably use a deep dish with that. Let's get this nasty, ugly steering wheel out of here. Get. So that's my leg room. That's my leg room with the flat steering wheel. And if you're taller, again, you could use a deep dish and get a couple inches more steering wheel room. But man, that looks pretty cool. Something different. Yeah, I like that. Looks cool. Definitely. A lot better than that gray ugly one. So yeah, that's how you install a steering wheel on your Daihatsu Midget. I have these boss kits in the Oh Kei Garage parts store, so I'll put a link. So if you got one, you can get one of these boss kits from me. All from Japan, so they're all legit. And again, this steering wheel was off of eBay. I think I paid 39 bucks for it or something, 40 bucks, not too bad. Only took about less than a week to get here, so pretty quick. So yeah, cool. Thanks for watching, guys. And I really hate to do this because I don't like doing this. I don't like asking for help. I hate it. But if you're not subscribed, it would help me out tremendously. I'm almost to 1,000, and hitting 1,000 would be major. So it would help me out a lot if you're not subscribed. You could subscribe and, you know, come along with the Oh Kei Garage movement. Whatever happens, you get to join along on the journey. So that would help out. Share it, show your buddies. You know, we get goofy. We got ducks. Maybe they like ducks. Maybe they don't care about cars, but they like ducks. I got plenty of ducks. So you can check out the videos for the ducks. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next one.